How to play Highway System. This game is suitable for 1 to 3 players. First, we shuffle the card. Shuffle the card like a poker deck. If you stuck the test game paper onto a piece of card, then shuffle it like a mahjong. Deal the cards. Get the shuffled pile and deal 12 cards to each player. For demonstration purposes, we will have a 2-player setup. The game is about connection, so we will teach you how to connect your cards. There are 3 types of patterns: gravel, small dots, and blank. There are also 3 types of lines, ranging from small to large. These different types of patterns and lines will be determining how your cards are going to be connecting with each other. Also, I'm going to be referring these cards as tiles as it suits the tutorial much better. There are 2 types of connections. First, the single pattern connection. Connect the tiles by matching one of the patterns on the tile, but you do not need to match the type of the line. With this type of connection, you only have one move. So once you place your tile down, it's the next player's turn. Here's a live action example of how these single connections are made. So if you do not understand, please go back and revisit the rules. Notice here the tiles are connecting in all directions. This is okay as long as the pattern match, just like the single pattern connection rules mentioned earlier. Double pattern connection. You can place more than one tile if you match the following condition: matching both of the patterns on both tiles. You can place an extra tile once you do that. This continues until you run out of double pattern connections. The extra tile you place here does not have to follow any directions, but it has to be touching the previous tile that you have placed down. So here is an example of how the double pattern connection works. Again, if you're not too certain about the rule, you can always rewind and watch it again. Before the game begins, each player should declare which line type they're going to be playing as. This will be used for counting up the scores at the end. Once either of the player has used up all the tiles on their hand, the game is now over and it's time to count the scores. So here's an example. Player 1 has chosen the medium line type, and player 2 has chosen the large line type. By the end of the game, each player picks their longest connected roads, and then they count the amount of tiles that these roads are actually connecting. The line type that has more tiles connecting wins. So this is how you play Highway System. Thanks for supporting this test game. This is, again, a prototype, so if you have got any questions, if you have got any comments, suggestions, please tell me. It'll help me to develop the game further into a much better game. And thanks again for your support.